My name is Mike Graham. A 30-year-old college student at Pitt Community College in Pitt County, North Carolina. A former Marine.
Could you tell me a little bit about your interests?
Yeah, interested. Well, I play soccer. Now the weather's gonna be getting better. We're playing soccer more on the weekends. During the wintertime, we're playing a lot of poker because indoors it was cold and stayed in. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other hobbies you want to share?
That's it for now. Just going to school. Really, just trying to focus on transferring from the community college to East Carolina. So.
Okay, great. Can you tell us about your condition, how you found out about it, what happened?
Yeah, I have scoliosis. I got hurt when I was in the military, and so my spine's kind of crooked now and everything. And I found out I got injured in late 2002, and I was officially diagnosed with it in October 2008.
Had you noticed any symptoms prior to being diagnosed?
Yeah, I used to notice that my body, it seemed like it was curved a little bit. It looked like I was gaining weight on one side of my body, and I had severe back pain where I'd be down and out for about maybe 5 or 6 days and wouldn't be able to work, and then I'd be fine after that. It would go away, and then 7 to 8 months later it would come back, and be off another week or two. So finally, after about that going on for a couple of years, I decided to go to the doctors, and that's when they told me I had.
So how has your condition affected your day-to-day life?
Well, when it's really bad, it affects my day-to-day life pretty severely. I'll have a hard time getting out of bed, walking upstairs, lifting things. I won't even be able to stand up straight. Right now, not that I don't have any back pain, so really I'm only having just mild pain in the backs of my knees. It runs down my thighs and both my legs into the back of my knees. Sometimes I have a hard time running. I used to be able to run a lot, and now I run like maybe a short distance, and it's not that I run out of breath; it's just my back will hurt and I have to stop. Stuff like that. So right now, it started about 6 months ago. I have this problem where if I lay on my chest and I'm sleeping at night, if I just naturally, everyone does it, they swallow saliva. If I do that, my upper body, my arms twitch, and it's kind of really weird. I really attribute that to nerve pressure and pinched nerves I have in my neck from my spine being crooked. And I have problems with digestion and just little weird side effects that I think are attributed to having scoliosis.
How have you adapted to these symptoms?
Well, right now, if I have a little bit of back pain in my back, what I can do is if I stand up and I can lift my right leg and then put it back down, so if I just put my pants on, it'll crack my back in the lower region of my spine, and then the pain will temporarily go away for a little while.
Could you tell me a little bit about your support system?
Yeah, just my parents, they're supportive of it. I had to go to the emergency room about maybe a year ago, and my parents actually footed the doctor's bill for me on that one because I don't have health insurance, so that was cool that they did that. I'm trying to get the VA to pick up the tab on a lot of my medical bills that I've had, or even in future visits with the doctors. I'm trying to claim disability, but the VA is not really, they're actually not supportive. They, for some reason, want to fight me on this thing tooth and nail.
Because you contribute this to an injury.
Yeah, definitely. I got hurt. Like I said, I know where I was. I got hurt when I was in the Marines. I was in, like I said, I believe it was October, November of 2002, and I got hurt when we were doing martial arts training, and I had a bad back injury that day I hurt, and I was out for about a week, and I've had problems ever since.
What do you know about resources that you can contact, and have you seen a therapist or a doctor?
No, I haven't seen any therapists, just to the fact that I don't have health insurance, and it's a little bit kind of expensive out of pocket paying for stuff like that when you don't have, like the money. Like I said, I don't have health insurance. I'd seen a couple of chiropractors in the past, but I ran out of money. I couldn't continually pay the visits without having, like I said, having health insurance there and stuff. So,
what would you say is the worst thing that you've lost due to this injury?
That's actually a really good question. I already know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to be a cop. I want to be a police officer. I won't be able to pass a physical you have to take before you can get accepted to the academy. Because one of the things they test for is scoliosis, and having scoliosis, I won't be able to pass the medical exam. I've run into problems similar to that in the past, so I just, it's one of those things I'm not going to be able to do. Like, I won't be able to do something it's I'm going to school for, it's criminal justice. Yeah, so I have to just find something else to do in the criminal justice field that doesn't have to involve the physical. But.
All right, thank you so much.